Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Lazorix, and we're going to start off this episode by trying to quickly go over the new changes in the update. I'm sure you guys have already checked out everything, but there's a few important things I want to point out. The fast replays, nice, I like that. Good change. Program overwriting system changed. Only beam cannon, shuriken, and worms can be overwritten, and protector can overwrite ice wall. No more shockers lost. I like that change as well, because in the past I've actually lost some shockers where I'd click on my beam cannons too quickly, and then the shocker would get deleted. So I'm liking that. They could also, they could give the player more options and go where you could go into the options yourself and choose what programs you wanted to overwrite. But I guess that'd be a little too complicated. But anyways, attack priorities updated a little bit. The changes or the categories remain the same and everything, but when more nodes from the same category are connected, programs chooses the one with a higher firewall. Now this is really important, you guys, because check this out. On my network, if they come up to this code gate and they place beam cannons on it, for instance, it's going to attack this scanner first, and it might shut off a few more seconds. But that's not as important as this, where if they put programs on here, they'll attack the turrets first because they have a higher firewall. And I don't want them moving through my network faster, so I need to change the black ice in this turret right there, because the black ice has a 725 firewall and the turret has 770. So it'll take out the turrets first, and then they'll be able to move on through here, except for they'll get caught up on that sentry, which has a massive firewall. So I suppose it's not as bad, but still, I want them to go to these two. I want to put the other turret here, so then they'll have to go through there first. I may even put a code gate there. We'll see. I think it'll be fine with a black ice there, because then we're still getting all the damage that we want on that scanner. Another situation that would come in play is like right here. If they take that sentry, they'll attack these two level 16 storages first, and that'll save this B-coin storage for last. Now if I continue to upgrade this gold storage, they'll always go after that gold storage first. So that's something you can keep in mind when you're building your network and choosing your upgrades. So let's see what else quickly here that they changed. Maniac, the disk space. The size of the Maniac was reduced to 15. That'll be interesting. I haven't seen anyone use it on my network yet, but maybe we'll see it a little more. Who knows? Maybe I'll try it out, see what we can do with it. The worms. The higher level worm program is, the less time it needs to replicate. Oh, that's big, because that was one of my biggest complaints about the worms and why I didn't really use it, is because it was so slow. But let's check that out really quick, because that's quite important if we go check out this here. Because when you upgrade it, it's the same price to upgrade it, plus your duplication time goes down as well, and you get more strength, so you're getting more value when you upgrade your worms now. I really like that change. Although mine duplication time right now is at 2.7 seconds. That is a ton of time. So that would be really cool later on down the road. What I was thinking of is if you could get your duplication time down enough where it might be able to keep up with the Kraken. So you could have some serious firepower with, however many net connections they have. Say they have they average 4 net connections or whatever, and then you add worms to it. That would be amazing. All the strength of the worms plus their fast duplication time. That could be a lot of fun to try that out. Let's see, what other one? Money and Bitcoin upload speed reduced for nodes on higher levels. It'll take some more time to download resources during hack. Oh, okay. So usually I'll try to leave myself like 30 seconds to download the resources out of their storages. But now it'll be a little bit higher or a little bit longer to get those resources at the higher levels, node levels. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. I think they want to promote more people to use the data leech. I think they want more people to bring that with them. I'm sure. I think a lot of people usually do bring like one or two, anyways. But usually I don't really need to use it since I leave myself enough time anyway. I don't have a lot of those close call situations where I need to throw on a data leech real quick. But who knows? Maybe it'll happen even more now. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But now that those are done, the changes are made, we'll have to keep those things in mind from going forward. And I'll need to change my network up again to fix this situation. I might just flop these two around. And it looks like that's about it. That's pretty much all I need to flip. Isn't too much else I need to worry about right now. But let's just focus on our upgrades. My level 10 code gate finish, and this is the difference between level 8 and level 10 code gates. I actually never noticed that before. I think I'll keep that in mind. Start to learn these things when I finally get them upgraded. But obviously, I'm sure you guys already figured it out. The silver rings around the large ring turned gold, so the whole ring is gold, which is cool. And then after that, I think at level 12, it might turn like white, like other stuff does, which will be cool. So I just want to get this one upgraded and then have both of those at level 10 and maybe keep upgrading them even more. So we're pretty close. We got a mil in the bank, and right now my protector is upgrading to level 8. I really needed this because my protector was so weak against the high level sentry. It would just get pounded, and I really needed that upgrade done. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll take a little while yet, so we won't have any upgrades to do for this episode. So we may spend our Bitcoins on upgrading a gold storage, since we do need that to upgrade our core to level 11 once we have time to do that. It's still a little bit of ways. How we get a 750,000 boost? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. That's not too much. I think we may to do 2 or 3 more levels. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, let's just focus on these defense upgrades that we need to do, and let's just check out one replay real quick so I can show you guys that speed up system that they added. So I guess it's not really a system, but it's more like an option. So you'll see up in the top right hand corner, you'll see your ×1 next to your name, and then there's a little pause and then that little circly thing so you can reset your camera, which is nice. Basically, since other times I would have to wait and then cut out the video so you guys don't have to wait to watch me finally get to where the action is, I can just speed it up here. I'm sure you guys, this is kind of obvious stuff to understand how it works. But, I mean, I like the change. Whoa. That, you can really tell, though, that protector is not a perfect circle. It looks all weird, but, oh well. I'm not worried about the small stuff. See how nice it looks? On ×1 speed, but then you speed it up. Oops. Yeah, look at that. It looks all sharp edges and stuff. But anyways... That's really nice. We can get to where the action is and where we want to see now, and it just speeds things up. Little additions like that, you guys, are really nice. I've been looking forward to that. And this hack in general, I got pretty lucky on because I was able to wraith. You can still see it. I was able to wraith that code gate, stopping that sentry right there, allowing me to get all these resources. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it if I couldn't cut off that sentry. And so I got kind of lucky there. As you can see, look at even the level 10 or 12 sentry right there. I think that one's level 12. It's still really strong against that ice wall. It took it down quite a bit. and it's still doing some damage against the protector, but decent loot here. This is one of the hacks that actually really helped me get my protector upgraded to level 8, and I'm looking forward to getting it upgraded even more, but I want to focus on my beam cannon since that's really necessary. I need that punching power from the beam cannons. They're super strong. I think it's like +9 when we upgrade them to 15. Looking forward to that, but let's just focus on other things right now since we can't even do the upgrade anyway while our protector is upgrading. And let's just try to go find some fun hacks to do. So this guy's got a lot of resources, but the key here is his sentry. It could be level 13, could be level 15. It's gonna be tough either way. So just gotta break through these code gates first. Simple procedures. And they have this choke point right at the start. Not a big fan of that, and you'll see that there's no sentries in the back, so if we could catch up to it, we might be able to cut it off. Although the downside is that as soon as it gets to that scanner there, it'll automatically go to the other turrets there. Unfortunately, I didn't keep shocking it, so we could have actually cut it off there, but we'll just deal with this core for right now, get through this first choke point, and then move on through. We got the Maniac with us. That's the key here. We got the Maniac, so if we need to, we can use it if we're low on time. Otherwise, we'll be good. I mean, this choke point here, right here with those 3 turrets, that's going to be a tough one as well with that level 1 scanner. We still got 2 protectors and 3 shockers with us, so I'm not too worried. And we just broke through that code gate. I'm going to keep the battering ram on there to break those guardians' shields, making it easier for us to get through here. Alright. Now, after that compiler goes down, we got to get through that choke point right here. This won't take a very long, although that sentry does have a lot of health, so it will eat some time, except for my level 14 beam cannon that's taking it down real quick. Not a huge problem. Key here, and keep in mind that the ice wall will install very fast. I did go ahead and use the Maniac because we only have a minute left and we still have all this to take care of. And like I said before, I like to keep like 30 seconds left to download all the resources. I mean, that guy had 200,000 in that gold storage there, so his storages are very full, and unfortunately I couldn't take that Bitcoin storage with that turret there. It wasn't connected, unfortunately, but 2,000 in there, not bad. This guy definitely had a lot of gold compared to his Bitcoins. You'll see that here in a second. Boom, 200,000. We got 30 seconds left. Perfect amount of time. Although, it seems that it started at 36. Let's see, how long is it going to take? It does take a while. Let's see, that was about, man, that was like 16, 17 seconds. Not too bad. So, I definitely like to leave myself some comfort room there, just in case something happens. You never know. And in this case, we're good to go. We can upgrade our other code gate to level 10. Get that bad boy up. Much needed upgrade. And I think that I'm going to leave this one for right now, because you don't really need to upgrade all of them at the same time, since at that level they're going to have to wraith it down anyways, or unless they got level 21 beam cannons, well, there's not much you can do about it anyway. So we're just going to leave that one and then spend our other resources where we can, where we do need them. Like right here, for an example. So this way, remember with the update, after I upgrade this all the way, it will lock on to the database first. What the heck? Why is it so full? Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's gone now. Okay. I was like, why is it so full? So anyways, yeah. As soon as that goes to level 17, and they take that sentry, it'll their programs will attack that database first, from as I understand it. So that's a day and 12 hours. Now I want to knock that one down a bit. There you go, just one day. Not too bad, not too bad. So there we go, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the update. Make sure to keep those different things, those changes in mind. They will affect how people will attack your network. But that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.